Hello, welcome. Love is a good thing. Love is godly. Love is all that a man requires to live longer, at least. The love of God is genuine and pure. Love is on its own is pure and holy. It's only them that practice and involve themselves in the love that that make that are not pure themselves, not the love itself as a personality. So when you love, you are practicing the godly nature. That is why if you read uh, 1 John 4:8, he said, He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. So when you love, you are exhibiting the nature of God. And the Bible has also mandated us to love our wives. Ephesians 5:25. He said, Husbands, love your wife. It's not, it's not being negotiated. You just have to love them. You see, love in a marriage is something that is sacred and something that you must understand that these are two different human beings coming together to share one common thing. When you have this understanding, you also have in the back of your mind that two of you grew up in a different environment, different parental input. What this means, nature and nurture that existed in you two. You grew up in different environments, different upbringing. This one has different parents' genetical input. So you don't expect one to behave like you. You don't expect too much. That's the truth if you want to find happiness in marriage. Don't be too expectant. Don't expect too much from one another. Just share that godly nature that is in you. And this godly nature is built on two cardinal pillars, two cardinal principles: give and forgiveness. If you cannot give, you cannot also forgive. You have to forgive to be able to give. So when you have this nature in you, the godly nature of love in you, and you practice the giving and forgiving, offense must come, you forgive. And you have to give in your time, your money, your energy, all that is in you, you have to give it to make that love succeed, for you to gain your place in love. Because God that loved man, loved the earth, gave his only begotten son. So you must be willing to give something. In loving, you must understand that love is like a rope like this. In a marriage, love is like a rope like this. You see, each time you have an issue or quarrel with your wife or your husband, you cut this rope. And when you reconcile the following day, 2 days, 24 hours, 48 hours later, you have cut the rope, and what you now did was to tie the rope back. But I can assure you that the rope have lost its firmness, has lost its potency. That is how it is with marriage. Each time you quarrel and reconcile, you cut this rope called love that exists in two of you. And when you reconcile, and as you are doing that, you are cutting this rope, cutting this rope, cutting it till you get to a point where this rope can no longer hold firm to anything. That is when the love have gone soft. That is when divorce is on the table. That is when the love you shared, you call my dear sweetheart, turns to mama this person or mama that person, because the love have died. But it comes gradually, stage by stage. So what do? Don't allow this rope to cut. That is just all. Don't allow the rope to cut, no matter the circumstance. Since you know that when you cut the rope, you will still tie it back. Don't allow it cut in the first place. Make sure that whatever is on the table, issue, challenge that is being discussed must be ironed out with maturity. When it requires is heated too much, just walk away, come back to it, and reconcile it. Don't end up cutting this rope. When you cut it once, twice, thrice, the rope gets too smaller and smaller and smaller, and you lost the love you have for your wife. Just practice it. Avoid quarrel. It's possible. Till I see you next time. Amen. Bless.